The choice you make determines the grace you carry. The choice you make limits the grace you carry. The choice you make limits the grace you carry. No destiny can ever be greater than the grace available, because it is grace that makes great. It is grace that makes great. Grace simply means divine enabling, ability to do beyond your capacity is what we call grace. Divine enabling. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 8, and God is able to make all grace abound unto you, so that in all things, always having all sufficiency in all things, you may abound to every good work. Now you see, power can make you abound to some things, but grace will make you abound to all things. Power teaches you what you can do, but grace manifests what you cannot do. There are two different things. Power teaches you what you can do, but grace manifests to do all things. So when you are in grace, you become a superstar. David didn't go to school, but he could do all things. He could play music, he could use sling, he could just do everything. Any assignment they gave to him worked because of grace. That you may abound unto every good work. All good work. Grace enables you to do everything. I remarked in the first service, Bishop Oyedepo never worked in any university system before, but leading education revolution. Grace enables you to do every good work. Every good work. When a man is in grace, give him any assignment, he will succeed. How? Grace will manifest through him. Say loud amen. Lift up your hand. I decree that grace will abound in your life beginning from now. Dr. Ora Robert of blessed memory started university before he had his first degree. Before he had his first degree, started university. He spoke on a national day in America without note in his hand, without note, and recalled all the history of America off head. Grace at work. Grace at work. Everything works in the hand of an engraced man, and access to grace is kingdom stewardship. There are many things I find myself doing that I didn't learn. When I speak to businessmen, I spoke with one businessman about 2 weeks ago. He said, "Sir, do you have a book on what you are teaching?" I said, "I don't have the book." Writing profusely. I've never been to any business school in my life before, but when I give you an idea, just go. I'm telling you raw, practical truth. How grace manifests. Is able to make all things, everything to work for you. Raise your hand again. Everything will work in your hand. But you have to decide to serve God. That is key to it. Paul made his choice. God supplied the grace. Having received help, I've continued to this day. Acts 26:22. What was his choice? His choice was in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 16 and 17. He made a choice and God granted the grace. For though I preach the gospel is laid upon me, yea, woe is me if I preach not the gospel. That was his choice. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. For me to live is Christ, for me to die is gain. Philippians chapter 1 to 21, 121, 121. He made the choice. He was dedicated. He was sold out to God. Believe me, if you know nothing except God, you will excel. I remarked in the first service, I'm not a first class graduate from school, but I'm living a first class life for knowing God. For knowing God. For the people that don't know their God, they shall be strong and they will do exploit. Stop carrying this paper junk around. I am first class that you're not serving God. It's a waste. It's a waste. And I'm telling you the truth. First class not serving God is a waste. You will soon be messed up. Certificate will run down in your hand if you are not serving God. I'm telling you.